What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Eve. It's about 7 in the morning here in the USVI. I'm out in St. Croix, as you guys know. Just out here at the porch, really about to sit down. I'm the only one up. I've been up since like 4. I haven't really been able to adjust my schedule yet. I don't know, maybe my body is adjusted too early and everybody else isn't adjusted because it's 7 a.m. I've been up since 4. I don't know. But anyway, while I'm up and nobody else is up, I thought I would give a couple of quick takeaways so far regarding our trip. This is day 3. And it's going to be a chill day today. We don't really have a whole lot planned. We kind of been on the go since we got here. So today, I'm a whole liar. You know good and well it's gonna be go, go, go today. I just thought about things that we needed to do just that fast. I was gonna say, oh yeah, we don't really have too much to do today. We're just gonna relax, Netflix and chill. Job, bye. And let's talk about those things. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. So, first things first. As the rooster's crowing in the background every 5 minutes here. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he is on his job. Like, hello. Y'all hear it just now? Wake the hell up. Wake up. So anyway, what this man doing riding down the street? I'm in a residential neighborhood, staying in a local Airbnb. I didn't really want to stay in a hotel because I really wanted to get like the local experience. What he doing? Anyway, I'm people watching from the porch. Couple takeaways about the VI. Man, first of all, it's hella different. Of course, the first thing that sticks out is the weather. You see this? This is called supple moisture in my skin without the requirement of any lotions, shea butters, cocoa butters, all of the things that were necessary but also completely ineffective in Arizona. So, oh, he rolling on. Roll on, brother. So anyway, so it's hot, but not the same kind of hot, of course. Everybody knows that, right? Okay, it's humidity versus dry heat. In Arizona, it's scorching hot. Like when you go outside, like you feel like you're on fire a little bit, like somebody like lit a match. And you have to be careful of how long you're outside because your skin will literally burn. And I was starting to get like really dry, almost like you better get out of here, mosquito. Almost like crocodile-esque skin. Like I could start to see my skin start to have very visible cells, on the top of my skin. It was starting to get a little almost scaly, but not really scaly because, black don't crack or whatever, but I mean, it does show signs of aging. So I'm glad to be here, and the fact that my skin is now feeling renewed. I feel like I got Olay or Dove or something. This is like God's Olay. So that's number one. Temperature, when we got here, I think was like 88 or something like that. But yesterday, let's be all the way real, yesterday was hot. So yesterday was like 100 degrees, according to the dashboard, and also humid. Probably 50 or 60% humidity. I think there was like a 30% or more chance of rain. We did get to see a rainstorm come across the beach, though, like not across the beach, sorry, out across the ocean while we're at the beach. So that was really cool to kind of just watch it go, and you can see the water coming down, but just out at sea. So that was interesting. We got a little sprinkle of that here, at the house, but really not too much, but enough to make it really hot and sticky throughout the day. So yesterday was really hot. Second takeaway, what's up with these chickens? All right, so coming out here, I said I want to, get me a place where I can get a little piece of land, be comfortable, whatever. I want to start my little garden, and I want to have some chickens. But I was concerned about the neighborhood covenants and whether or not that would be allowed. A lot of the covenants out here for the neighborhood say no livestock is allowed and no animals are allowed that are not pets, like, you know, cats and dogs. Y'all forgot to mention y'all have feral chickens. Child, these chickens and roosters literally like walk with their families down the street. And I was telling Miles, I said, I never understood the stupid question, like, why did the chicken cross the road? I was like, that's the stupidest thing ever. Like, why would chickens even be out? Child, chickens be out. They just out. And so apparently me having chickens is not going to be an issue. Like, I just wanted eggs, right? I want to make sure that I could have fresh eggs. And so my real estate agent, she was telling me, yeah, you know, the chickens out here are feral. You see those chickens over there? They lay eggs right beside my office. Girl, I'm gonna have eggs for days. I'm gonna just catch me. I'm not even gonna buy the chickens. I'm gonna like catch 2 or 3 feral ass chickens and just throw them in the backyard. Like, y'all live here now. Gonna be slave chickens. Lay me some eggs. But they're gonna be free range though. You can walk around the yard, but your ass ain't leaving this yard. I need eggs. So that's how that's gonna go down. So free range. Okay, rooster, like, hello, we hear you, we up. This dude has been crowing for like 3 hours. He is not playing with us. He is on his job. So anyway, weather, free range chickens, mail service, things that I didn't even think about, things that you don't even consider, right? So I mailed myself a package here so that I could have provisions, like, you know, basic stuff, rice, beans, canned goods, all of that, right? Because I knew that the produce and just food in general is more expensive here, and I didn't want to spend, like, you know, an ass load of money, even though it cost me $122 to ship the box. And now I'm rethinking my life choices, like, would it have actually cost me $122 more? Okay, yes and no. So this goes into number 3 and number 4. Shipping, mailboxes, excuse me, and food. So regarding shipping and mailboxes, kind of find out you don't have your mail delivered to the house here. Everybody gotta have a P.O. box. I'm like, everybody on the entire island has to have a P.O. box in order to get their mail? You gotta go all the way to the post office for your mail? Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to set up a P.O. box here, and I hope that it's not an issue that I don't have a Virgin Islands ID. From what I was seeing online, you know, even if you're a part-time resident here, you can still get a box. I hope that's the case. The only, get out of here, mosquito. Okay, y'all really trying me. Hold on, let me go in the let me go in the house. They trying me out here. They trying to get my good meat. Hold on, they trying to get my sweet meat. I think one got me in the back of the arm. It got me. All right, I'm just standing here by the door. These mosquitoes, they about to eat me up. My good, delicious melanin. All right, so anyway, I hope it's not going to be a problem so I can actually get my P.O. box. So that's first things first. But I have heard horror stories that when you send things to the P.O. box, they never arrive. So I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do with that information. Because if you have to have a P.O. box, but if things get lost going to the P.O. box, what are you supposed to do? And then you have to contend with the fact that a lot of places will not ship to a P.O. box, period. So if everybody here has a P.O. box as their source of mail, how do you get packages from places that don't accept P.O. boxes? I have not seen a UPS store or mailboxes, etc., or something like that. So that's my investigation for today. I was trying to look it up yesterday to no avail. So that's number 3, mailboxes. Number 4, food. So my husband went last night to get snacks. Now, when we were back in Arizona, This dude will make a snack run like every night. Babe, I'm going to get snacks. Like, you want anything? Like, we fat. We eat a lot of snacks. So he'll make a daily snack run, sometimes twice a day. Whatever. Depends on how we feeling. Sometimes you need a Snickers. You know what I'm saying? So he went on a snack run yesterday. He went to the local grocery store. It's called Pueblo Supermarket. I said, babe, did you pick me up any fruit? Like, he knows that I like for him to pick me up some fruit. It ain't always about the Reese cups, babe. I know you like me chunky, but I want to slim down. So can we work together? Maybe. Anyway, so he was like, I was like, so what did the fruit look like at the store? He was like, yeah, they had some. I was like, that's not what I asked you. I was like, yeah, but like, how was it? He was like, it was there. So basically, the fruit selection was very limited at that grocery store, and apparently the produce did not look well, which is very odd to me on an island that the fruit would not be good. Like, I don't know how that even works. So what we're gonna do instead, I told him anyway that I wanted to participate in the in a CSA, a community supported agriculture group. And then they have little farm stands and farmers markets where some of the local food co-ops and organic farms and things like that have a little farm stand that they do on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So on Saturday, that will be my mission, is to go there and get some fruit. And I want to connect with that community anyway, because those are like my tribe. Those are my folk. Organic farmer folk. So we'll be doing that on Saturday. We're going over to the farm stand for Ridge to Reef Farm, which is one of the ones that I looked up online. I watched their videos and stuff, so I feel like I know them. I feel like we're connected. So I'm going to go and check them out on Saturday morning. That's at 11. So that's number 4. Produce is weird. We'll figure it out. When I go to the farm stand, I'll show y'all. Number 5 is the people here. So the people here are interesting. They have been nice, but guarded. It's almost like they know that you're not from here, so they're kind of like sizing you up, but at the same time they have a certain island charm that's very very close to what you find in the South, to where they, you know, they speak and everybody says hello and stuff like that. But it's not like you're 100% welcome, but it's like, hey, we watching you? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. So Nick was saying that he didn't really like being in this part of the island because it is a very urban center. And us coming from, you know, an urban environment, we're from Baltimore, he said I immediately noticed, you know, people looking at me a certain way and, you know, sizing me up, you know, as a man. And, you know, I started to feel a little bit aggressive and wanting to, he said I immediately started to like change my posture and fall back into old ways. So we've been in Arizona, in the suburbs of Maricopa, for 10 years. So we haven't really had to have that posture. We haven't really had to put on an aggressive demeanor or etc. in order to, you know, prohibit ourselves from being victimized or anything like that, right? It's a very small town environment in Maricopa. And even moving around the city of Phoenix, to us, it's not like a city, not like coming from Baltimore where you could get shot like at any moment and something bad could happen to you going to the carry out, like getting chicken wings. So you gotta always be on your guard. You gotta be watching all around you. You gotta definitely keep your ears peaked to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, nobody ain't on no mess, no bull. So I think he was starting to like fall back into that being here, and I'm like, nah, babe, like I didn't bring you out here for that, you know, to fall back into that pattern. So we are in the center of the island right now, not far from the airport, and I think they call it mid-island. And so we definitely prefer the west side of the island, closer to Frederiksted. That is where the land is that we're looking at to buy. So that's where we think we're probably going to end up while we close out. Thought another mosquito tried to get me. My legs is on fire, family. I think they bit me up while I was outside. They was like, ooh, fresh meal. And she is juicy. So, y'all, I really have no idea what happened to the rest of that footage. I think my phone cut off. But anyway, check for our next video for our sightseeing tour of Kramer Park Beach and Point Udall and a couple of other places across the island. Thank you for connecting with us. Like, subscribe, and share for more content.